Hey guys, my name's Nick Faye from Regina, Saskatchewan. I play in a band called Nick Faye The Deputies, and we're really pumped and really proud to release our new album, Stumbling Distance. So the songs on Stumbling Distance were written throughout 2015 and 2016. It's the first time that I've written a concept album. The rough outline of the concept is it follows a romance between a guy and a girl right after graduation in a small town, rural Saskatchewan environment. And it's kind of this romance trying to navigate the chaoticness, the chaos that is post-graduation small towns. There's kind of this vibe of, carpe diem, seize the day, these are the greatest days of our lives, let's make the most of them. This youthful chaos following graduation. But there's this added dynamic of, in these small communities, there are lots of graduates who decide to go to bigger cities like Vancouver and Toronto, or even Regina and Saskatoon in Saskatchewan to follow their dreams, or to take school, or develop their career. And then there's also those who decide to stay in the communities that they were born and raised in, and they stay and work and they develop their lives there. So it kind of explores that different dynamic. So we worked with Michael Wojewoda to produce the album. I met him at the Sass Music Songwriting Retreat that we had a couple years ago. We were kind of hanging out with some friends, and Kaylin Klypak from Sass Music kind of pointed out, like, oh, that's Michael, like, he's a super cool dude, you should check out his stuff. So I pulled up Wikipedia on my phone, and yeah, I had no idea that he was responsible for producing some of my favorite albums. I'm a big Bare Naked Ladies fan, I'm a big Amelia Curran fan, so it was quite cool when he decided that he wanted to work with us, and we were very fortunate to get some funding from Royalco's 10K20 fund and also Creative Saskatchewan, so we're really pumped that it worked out. Stumbling Distance was recorded in Regina at Studio One in November 2016. We did a couple days of pre-production in our basement. Michael came over. We worked really hard. The studio itself was an amazing space. It's totally, I totally get how Andy Schaaf and Close Talker and the Dead South were able to make amazing records. There's kind of this cool artistic ambiance and aura to that space. Maybe it's because it's a very dead space, so you can hear yourself think. Maybe it's because it's in the CBC building, so when you leave the studio at 3 a.m. or 4 a.m., there's all these crazy, insane, amazing pieces of art everywhere. I'm not sure if that had to add to it, but there's this really cool ambience to the space, and we were really pumped to get to record there. Working with Michael was a very intense experience. For those of you who don't know him, he's kind of like this hip, cool, zen master, almost like a psychologist. And we had never really worked with an external producer before. We've always just kind of done things in-house. So it was a completely new experience, and he really did push us to dig deeper. And I think that having him on board enabled us to maybe flush out some additional emotion, or really explore some new exciting soundscapes on the album that I don't think we would have done without his help. So yeah, it was really cool. I didn't know that we were capable of making some of those sounds and really expressing some of those emotions until we worked with him. It's kind of still, this is still like a nostalgic, fun party, But
30s or 90s, because right now this could be very we could milk it kind of like I don't know. I just want a little bit more New Orleans in it, which I notice could be just, but then you'd have to phrase it. You got to kind of back phrase it, or let's find some syncopations that are a little more. Like that, but just.
I like the melody for sure.
I love the notes. Yeah. So I don't know. Can I?
Well, I was. I really hope you guys enjoy the album. I hope you guys listen to it. At the end of the day, though, I don't really care if you like the album because I'm super proud of it. I'm super proud of what my friends and I were able to accomplish. Being an independent musician is hard, and there's a lot of hard work and a lot of awful things you have to do to be able to make your art. And the fact that we were able to make, I think it's an amazing piece of art, and the fact that we were able to make it, it's kind of like a pipe dream. I don't know how many albums I got left in the tank. I don't know if maybe one day I'm going to get tired of this whole music thing, but in my life, I'm just so thankful that we had this opportunity to work with Michael and to really delve deep. And I think that, if we do continue to make albums in the future, I'm really excited to see what this experience, just how that impacts future albums and future experiences. So I'm really proud of it. I hope you guys dig it. Nick Faye The Deputies, Stumbling Distance. Keep an eye out for it. Get it in your ear holes. And thank you to Creative Saskatchewan and Rolco Radio for the funding. We wouldn't have been able to make it without you. Peace.